Hi guys, welcome back to Bariatric Beauty and Finishing School. If you want to know 10 things to expect after weight loss surgery, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Bariatric Beauty and Finishing School. My name's Kelsey. I am a 11-year post-op of gastric bypass. I've lost 256 pounds. I am also a 17-year professional makeup artist and an author. And if you want to know more about my story, click on the link down below to read it free on Amazon. All right, so let's jump into it. Number 10. Your taste buds change. So before I had weight loss surgery, I hated olives. After weight loss surgery, I love olives. Same goes with tomatoes. There are so many things in my life that I have now experienced for a second time because my taste buds have completely changed. Truth be told, and I mentioned this in a previous video, I believe that because we ate so much salty, sugary, processed, fried foods before weight loss surgery that we literally burned our taste buds out. And now we are regrowing them and we can experience things in a new way and a new delicious way. So don't be afraid to try some new healthy things out there. Skip all the crap you used to eat, all the fried foods, all the sugar, all the excess carbs, and delve into some vegetables you've never heard of. I guarantee you're gonna find something that you like. This is the number one question I am asked for people who are about to have weight loss surgery, and it's about hair loss. Your hair, it's gonna fall out. The thing about weight loss surgery, if you do any sort of research, is that you learn that your body goes through a severe malabsorption and ketosis. And that means that your body is severely malnourished. That's why we talk about vitamins. That's why we talk about protein. We talk about all these things to keep your body healthy while it's going through this incredibly drastic procedure. Like, think of it. You have gone into your abdomen and either removed half your stomach, you've bandaged your stomach, you've removed part of your intestines, or just rearranged what's going on in your digestive system. Now that is a big deal. And what comes with that are a lot of things to do with health. So when post-op say, or your doctor says, or your nurse, or your dietitian, or whoever says, make sure you take your vitamins, take it seriously. The more vitamins and protein you take, the less you're gonna have massive hair loss. Now I will say I did take vitamins, they were Flintstones, and I did get my protein in, and I still lost 70% of my hair. So my vitamins were crap, and the protein I had at that time was crap. You people now who are getting ready to have weight loss surgery or are brand new post-ops have such a wealth of incredible things that you can have now that are going to not only help you to stay healthy during this transition, but you'll also probably minimize your hair loss. For me personally, my hair has never really recovered. It did grow back, but it grew back definitely different than it was before. I do wear hair extensions now because I can't grow my hair long anymore. Is it worth it? 1000%. All right, number 8. Some people won't understand. You're gonna hear, oh, well, that's the easy way out, and it's definitely not. I have had numerous conversations with people who are pre-op talking about, well, I don't have to worry about that because I'm gonna have surgery and I'm just gonna lose weight. And I'm sorry, but that's just not how this works. And your friends and family might not get it. They might think, just go to the gym and eat healthier, or you're fine the way you are. People have a lot of opinions, and the only one that matters is yours. And if you feel like this is something you need to do for the betterment of your life, then anyone who loves you is gonna jump on board too. And just tune out the haters. I will say it is hard. It's hard to tune out people that you have loved or cared for in your life when they're saying no, 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 or they're getting upset. I've had wives in tears because their husbands say they're gonna leave if they have weight loss surgery. It's a slippery rope to walk, but at the end of the day, the only person who can improve your quality of life is you. And losing weight can do that for people. It did for me. Number 7, you're gonna get sick and dump a lot. So depending on the procedure you have, kind of depends on how often this is gonna happen to you. I had gastric bypass 11 years ago, and I was sick every day and have basically been sick almost every day since. And why is that? Well, my body has a really hard time digesting stuff now. I am going through some health things currently, which is making it even harder. It definitely is prevalent in the first couple of months to first couple of years that new things and even normal things are gonna make you sick. I remember the first time I tried scrambled eggs, and that was like the #1 thing. Everyone's like, yeah, eat scrambled eggs, it's full of protein, it's good for you, blah, blah, blah. I was sick for 4 hours throwing up scrambled eggs in a Party City public bathroom. It's gross, but it happens. Sometimes carrots make me incredibly sick. Avocados are hit or miss. Some days they're great, some days they're really bad. So this is part of the journey. You know, I want to tell you it gets better. I'm 11 years out and it hasn't for me. That doesn't mean it won't for you. I have friends who have none of this. My very, very, very good friend, we call hers the iron pouch because nothing makes her sick, aside from cauliflower risotto one time, but that made us all really sick. So you just have to be really careful what you have, find your limitations. I discovered I was lactose intolerant after weight loss surgery. I also found out I have a severe gluten intolerance. I went from being celiac to possibly having Crohn's disease, Graves' disease. We're not really sure yet, but I can say it's likely directly related to my weight loss surgery. Is it worth it? Yes, because I'm not 400 pounds. I can walk around. I have a way better quality of life, even though I still dump off scrambled eggs. Just find something else. #6, you go through a lot of clothes. Anyone who knows me and knows my mom and knows my sister knows that we love clothes. And when I first started losing weight, I wanted to buy new things every single time I went down a size because it was like a celebration every time I went down a size. And I quickly learned that I was dropping sizes to maybe 2-3 sizes in a week, and you can't buy new clothes several times a week. So you're gonna go through a lot of clothes. I recommend places like Skoola online where you can get cheap used clothing, which is still really good quality. Find yourself a good Goodwill or a thrift store that you like. Me personally, I just went to inexpensive places like Forever 21 and Walmart and stocked up on basics. I have some videos early on in my channel, so they're a little cringy, I'm sorry about that, but they do have good information about what to wear after weight loss surgery. A good pair of tights and some tunic dresses and some stretchy belts will take you far and go through a myriad range of sizes. I don't recommend buying any jeans for at least the first year. For me personally, it was the first 18 months because you're just gonna go through those sizes way too fast. The other thing that might happen is you might go down or up in shoes. I did, I went down half a size, so all my shoes had to go. Those are things to keep in mind. Don't buy a bunch of clothes before you have surgery. Try to keep in mind that you will be going through a lot of clothes. #5, you most likely will have loose skin. Even if you are young and somewhat fit before weight loss surgery, no matter what you do, you're gonna have some variation of loose skin. So a lot of people can tighten up enough at the gym or through home exercises or through just toning, movement, and what they eat that they don't require skin removal. Personally, for me, I could have had skin removal. I chose not to. I just don't feel like it's the right choice for me. I'm not interested in a bunch of other surgeries. I don't like the scars after skin removal, and it's just not important to me. I would, however, like to have my breasts done, but that's another video. The loose skin, whether or not it bothers you, is not a big deal. I did an entire video on loose skin after weight loss surgery. My boyfriend doesn't care. You know, my son made fun of it when he was little, Mama, why do you have this, pulling on the skin and that kind of thing. It's not a big deal. Learn to love your body first and then decide if plastic surgery is something you want. I've seen some incredible plastic surgery out there. I have some friends who have had plastic surgery and they look fantastic. It's totally a thing that's up to you, but loose skin is not something to be afraid of. It's not something to hold you back from having weight loss surgery. You're doing this for a better quality of life, and whether you have loose skin or not, you have a better quality of life. All right, #4, it is not magic. You still have to try. So even though the first 18 months or so you're in your honeymoon period, you're gonna lose weight kind of no matter what you do. It'll be faster or slower based on what you do, but it's gonna happen anyway. After that, you still have to try. Because do you know how many people I know have had a complete total regain? A lot. because they thought it was a magic button. Oh, well, now I've had weight loss surgery, I'm skinny forever. It's not how it works. And I can tell you personally, I've now had 2 significant regains. They're both due to, circumstances out of my control and circumstances in my control. So it's not a magic wand, it's not a magic fix, it's not this incredible magic thing that, oh, well, I'm cured and I'm great and I'm never going to be fat again, even though it feels like that in the beginning. You still have to count your calories, you still have to be mindful of what you eat, and even more so after weight loss surgery, because I'll tell you, losing regain is the hardest thing I've ever done. Number 3, you're always cold. So I have a pretty severe thyroid condition, and I almost always have a fever, and I am still often cold. And if you go to anywhere where there is a bunch of weight loss surgery post-ops, I had this incredible experience with 20 post-ops 2 years ago, and one of the main things when we were having our meeting was everyone was freezing, and it's just part of what happens after. I don't know the physiological reasoning behind it. I think it's likely because for so long we were insulated by all this fat and now we're not, but you're always cold and your tailbone kind of always hurts. So I don't know if it's also, again, because we're used to sitting on layers of fat or our posture changes, but most post-ops you'll talk to, the 2 things they will say to you is that they are always cold and their tailbone always hurts. Number 2, you may see life and love very differently. So a lot of us have weight loss surgery into, the middle of our lives. I had mine when I was 26, and I saw everything differently when I lost weight. It's incredible how different you're treated by friends, family, by strangers, at the bank, going to the gym, shopping. I was treated so differently at 400 pounds than I was at 142 pounds. So being treated differently makes you see things differently. I have met a lot of men and women who discovered that they were in loveless relationships, that they were married to people who they settled for because they thought no one else would ever love them, and that's incredibly sad. I have met other people that realized that they were in the wrong careers, or that they actually wanted kids but they thought that they couldn't have any. I have met people who never left the town that they grew up in and they secretly wanted to travel. So you may see things differently, and that's okay. That's allowed. Just talk to your loved ones about it. If you need to, write it down, start a journal, talk to a counselor. It's okay to want to change your life, especially after weight loss surgery. It's almost like you're getting a new lease on your life. Number 1, and this one has been tough for me. Alcohol is hard. All of it. When we talk about hard alcohol, we think, whiskey, vodka, gin, scotch, that kind of thing. Almost all alcohol after weight loss surgery hits you like you're drinking hard alcohol. Beers are tough because they not only make you feel really bloated, they have high carbs, so you likely, if you are a major beer drinker, have a regain, but also you get drunk really fast and it can be really scary. There have been times that I have had 1 drink and blacked out, still been awake, alive, moving around, no memory. There have been times that I could drink half a bottle of wine and feel fine. The thing is you don't know when those times are coming. And you always want to make sure after weight loss surgery, and this is something I plead from my heart to you, take this seriously. Please never drink in a situation where you don't have someone with you and you don't know your surroundings very well. Now I know that sounds really harsh and I sound like somebody's grandma who's like, giving you a lecture, but alcohol can hit us really hard, really fast. It can happen after 1 drink, it can happen after 2 drinks, it can happen instantly. And there are some really scary people out there these days, and I don't want to see anybody fall victim to some of the things that I've almost been through. I will say wine has been pushed off the table for me. Wine is something that I don't find I get super drunk with, but I can't tolerate it. It changes me into a different person. Light beer seems to be okay. So I will say this, I did make another video about holiday cocktails. I do love this new product on the market. It's called Truly. It's a sparkling water, a spiked sparkling water. It's fantastic. My drink of choice in general is a shot of gin with a big glass of water and some limes, and I can sip on that through the night. Nobody's harassing me about that kind of thing. I don't recommend ever taking shots. It's too dangerous for us. Alcohol hits us in our bloodstream much faster than someone who has not had weight loss surgery. So please take that into account when you go out drinking. Do it in a safe manner. Absolutely no driving, obviously, but make sure you're with people you trust, you have a plan to get home, that kind of thing. So guys, these are the 10 things that I think you should expect after weight loss surgery. Did I miss anything? Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about that you were like, hey, you forgot to talk about this, or you forgot to talk about this? So let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you love this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share me with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.